Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm playing Legend of the Orient again. This time I'm doing Richard versus the Emira, just because it says in the Emira's description, about Richard. So I thought this would be interesting anyway. Now, I did try to put Richard here in the first time. Waste of time. 20 minutes. They build up massive armies. Neither one can kill the other one. Like, they were very evenly matched in many ways. This should be a lot closer. Now, I'm not certain who will win. I have a feeling it will be Richard. But, when it is further apart, like, they both had massive armies, and every time they ran out of gold, they would have a full force before the enemy reached their base, right? So, it just wasn't going anywhere. Those things stand. Surprised that Richard has more gold than her right now. I mean, his units were more expansive and all that. And, I mean, last time he had to walk quite a way for his resources. He was here and all his stuff was up here and further down for some stupid reason, but, he was definitely losing on the gold front. And surprisingly, her units were, I don't know, they seemed stronger, although it seems like they get the same amount of bonus. But they did seem stronger. Look, now she's ahead in gold, but like, difference in troops is the reason for it. So I mean, they are very evenly matched. Obviously, I think she would do terribly against someone like Wolf, because he's got, more mangonels and things on his towers. Also, Wolf uses a ridiculous amount of siege, but obviously with his negative fear factor, it's not quite as impactful as it ordinarily should be. Obviously, that's why I can't yet do the 1v7 wolves, because it's very hard. It's something that I am, as I've said to other people, someone that asked for it ages ago, it's certainly something that I'm working on. Yeah, not an easy thing to do. So as of right now, could go either way still. Like, this is the weak part of her castle. If they're going in at anywhere, they're either going to go through the wall or through this small gatehouse. Once that tower goes down, it's not going to be that expensive. What? 600? Oh, damn it. Just realised something. They've on this one pack, they've got the apothecary is a healer. Hate it. Absolutely hate that. Like, you think, oh yeah, the siege is about to die and then it's full health. She currently has 20k gold more than she does. I doubt that's going to last long, especially if he's attacking whilst being attacked like a bloody idiot. He's just probably thrown away engineers. No, he didn't. He kept them back, I think. Unless he did throw... No, he's kept them back. Okay. Still not a smart thing to do. But it stopped it from being disastrously bad, right? The things currently stand, Emira is losing, but like it is close. I hate to say it. If I could get the Emir against Emira, I would. But I kept trying it and it just kept crashing. It wouldn't work. I couldn't get it to work at all. Like there's probably something that you have to enable that I haven't enabled, but just kept saying error, crashing, and then all the settings were disabled. You couldn't go spectator mode, and it's just a nightmare. At some point I'll do that though. Like I'm enjoying doing these UCP matches when I'm not doing the challenge stuff. It gives me time to do the challenge stuff, and it just, yeah, it's a nice break. To be honest. Nothing's coming of either of these attacks. Oh, I say that. Didn't realise her castle was open. But nothing's coming of it, so I wasn't entirely wrong. I mean, she is out of gold now though, and he's got a lot. I've always found that odd about Richard though. I mean, even with this modified castle, right? Even his defences are aggressive. Then they're not great defensively, but they are good for killing units at a distance. Not that it matters much because he doesn't get crossbows. It's what he desperately needs to, well, to keep his troops healthy and keep himself going. I don't know why he doesn't get them. Let's just see. Yeah, this attack's going to fail as well, but you know what? It's certainly starting to look bad for Emira. You see, she's out of gold. Richard just has to keep pumping and he'll win. But likewise, as I keep saying, Richard is one of the kings of throwing in Crusader. I don't know why. I don't make the rules, but I did a video recently, 3 European lords versus 4 Arabian ones, and if you haven't checked that out, do so, but I can say he made a massive blunder in that match. I'm not going to say if it threw the game, I'm not going to say if it got him killed or if it just cost him gold or what, but we'll say it was crazy what he did. It wasn't just the one mistake either, it was a series of very bad choices that had interesting results. So the Emira should be fine here. She should be okay. And she was. That's the thing, when your units are close together, you know, they do attack and they do attack as one. So it's, even if you've got better quality units, doesn't necessarily mean that you'll overpower weaker units, right? So she's still out of gold, but she does have a good amount of troops. If she were to send an attack, that would be over for her. I did get told, one thing I did get told recently is that Philip was one of the lords that got one of the biggest buffs in the UCP, so I'm going to have to try out a bit more with him and see if we can get some interesting games with Philip. I actually really do like Philip. Very camp character. Usually terrible, but funny. Yeah, look, they just absolutely melted the European units.
We are under attack.
Also, by the way, if it does drag on these videos, I think in future I might pause the recording and then come back to it. Just ideally, I don't want these videos to be longer than an hour. Well, ideally, I don't want them longer than half an hour, but an hour is really my limit for them. If I think something's interesting enough, I'll let it play out. But most of the time, you know, half an hour is fine. In fact, half an hour is a lot. And that's just because I know people don't want to watch the long stuff. I don't really want to watch it either. Well, I say that I don't want to watch anyone's hour-long videos often. Like, I don't know, for specials and things I don't mind so much, but it's always something that I try to be mindful of. Oh yeah, look, he has thrown this horribly. And he survived. Jesus Christ. What an idiot. Sorry, I like Richard very much, but what an idiot. And this should be it. You know, the Emira very nearly won this.
I can see when I am defeated. Execute me. I accept my destiny. But I have one plea. Spare my people.
Thank you very much for watching this. I hope that you enjoyed it. It was something a bit different. If you did like it, yeah, as always, leave a like and sub to the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.